Hey everyone, welcome to group break number 575. Today we are doing a 12 box mixer featuring 4 boxes of 23-24 Ultimate, 23-24 Clear Cut has 2 boxes of 21-20 or 20-20-21 SP Authentic, a 24-25 Spagoo, 24-25 Extended Series 2, and 23-24 Extended. So here we go. Good luck. Here are everyone's teams. This break went for really cheap on a $1 start, so it pays to kind of tune into the break. So yeah. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. We'll start off with the overtime pack here, just as a little fun bonus for this one. No extra cards. You want to see an extra card. Eichel, Brisson for Vegas, Aho for the Hurricanes, and McKinnon for the Avs. We'll ship all of that stuff just because, rarer to get those. So, somewhat. All right, here we go. 23-24 Extended, where we can hit a Fantilli, we can hit a Logan Cooley, we could hit a Simone Nemitz, we could even hit a Linus Karlsson. But most of all, we want to hit an acetate Connor Bedard, because that would be sick, right? 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 So, we'll rip and stack. We'll have some fun. We'll try and just pull cool stuff, man. Fun fact, I've pulled more Bedard black and white Young Gun canvases than I have pulled his base ones. And I think we've pulled 4 of his black and white Young Gun canvases and 0 base. And I opened up a lot of this stuff, so. Yeah, there's certain products that I like for it. There's certain products that I don't. But like, hobby, 100% the play here. If it's a new set, I'll go slower just because, it's new. Rookie gems of Farrell, Levi, and Dermott for the Coyotes. But, yeah. That's just a base. Brock Faber on the UD3, Marcia So, and, hey, Ryan Winterton for the Kraken. Look at that! Kraken, first hit on the board. 9-10 Dazzlers of Zach Hyman, Matthews on the retro, and a clear cut of Tyler Bertuzzi for the Leafs. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Fantilli on the silver skates. Well, I mean, it's not the ideal Bedard to get, but it's still a Bedard. It's still a Bedard. I'm just gonna grab a slap. Ryan Reeves on the canvas. Variation. Caulfield on the Scene Red Spectrum. Taylor Hall. Marchand. We got an Outburst. Is it going to be a Young Gun? Zach Benson. Travis Dermott for the Yotes. And Miroshnichenko for the Capitals. I forgot he was in this, honestly. There we go. Again, if I miss a base variation or something, please let me know. I think they had the All-Star ones. I'll go back and double check after the break's done and make sure, but if you notice one, let me know. We do have a Young Gun canvas. Jack Hughes, Zach Benson, and Tyson Forrester. Nothing major there, just some cool inserts. Brad Marchand, Triple Diamond, Sam Miskevich for the Panthers, Aiden Hill for Vegas. We got Alex Laferriere for the Kings, Marcel Dion for the Kings, and Adam Edstrom. I mean, technically, he's got 2 Young Guns already. He's off to a rip-roaring start. We got a Special Forces of Timmy Stützle for the Senators. I always like these. These are always cool. Luke Hughes for the Devils, and Matt Murray for the Stars. We have a Romagnosi, Fantilli on the draft portraits, and Teasdale for the Habs on the Young Gun canvas. Speaking of teases, that card. Jake Gensel pop count 50 for the Penguins. That's not bad. Wyatt Johnson on the scene red, and McKinnon. Oh, a Bedard, a card out of 50. Look. Is it the best? No, but it's also not the worst. So I think we take that as like a modest win. Because, again, a card out of 50. Here. We'll put some stands up to start with early. And we'll replace cards as we go along. Hopefully we have to replace more as we go along. Extended time. We haven't pulled an acetate Young Gun in a hot minute, so. Hey Bill, hey Cav, hey DNA, Fatty Daddy, Absolute Zero. Again, our next stream will probably end up being next Friday. Just trying to do some back end work and stuff. Working on kind of trying to figure out how to up the stream quality a little bit. And just trying to prep for a bit of a transition period. So good luck on this box. Yeah, next week we'll definitely have a big mixer, like a kitchen sink style break. So Beal, no PWHL next week. We're closed for inventory, so I can't go pick up boxes from the store. But what I can do is do PWHL the week after. So the week after, assuming again everything opens, I will try and do our best to make sure we have SP Authentic on the 13th. It will probably do SP Authentic on the 13th and then PWHL on like the 14th or something. But I want a big day of SP Authentic. We have a double outburst box, by the way. Mo Sider, Sebastian Aho, Mikko Rantanen. Ovechkin on the Gold Encore, Huru on the Young Guns, and Brendan Dillon with Braden Point. Dazzlers. Dillon on the Outburst, Point on the Dazzlers. It could be a draft portrait. It's not a Young Gun, so. Lucas Raymond to 250 on the Silver Skates. Berard for the Rangers, Ovechkin for the Capitals. Zach Dean for the Blues. Kopitar for the Kings. Jack Hughes for the... Man, lots of Jack Hughes inserts already. Kopitar. Owen Pickering Young Gun for the Penguins. And Vinny Trocheck for the Rangers with a Taylor Hall Dazzlers. So a couple extra cards in this box. This one has been weird. Connor Bedard on the Silver Skates, Suzuki, and Marcia So Canvas for the Predators. Yeah, we'll definitely be doing PWHL when we can do it. So. I think that's might be Trilogy Rookie. That's a Trilogy Rookie. That is a Trilogy Rookie. Which normally means no acetate, but oh well. Here we go. Jared McCann for the Kraken on the short print Blue Oracles. Isaiah George for the Islanders. Tage for the Sabres. Rutger for the Penguins. Kadri for the Flames. Zadorov for the Bruins. Big Zaddy. Rempe. Maverick Bork for the Stars. McKinnon for the Avs. Owen Power for the Sabres. Chris Kreider for the Rangers. And Montembeault. Man, this is still one of the sickest canvas card photos. I'm going to put that there just because I really like that. Cal Ritchie. $2,999 on the Trilogy Rookie. I don't think that's quite stand level, but Michkov, portraits, and Toffoli for the Sharks on the Encore. Come on, something spicy, please. There's a Macklin, a Liam Ogren, and a Young Gun canvas of Gurbankin. There we go. Same thing, like solid, but nothing insane, right? Excuse me. All right, let me just move some boxes. There we go. There we go. Box ending in double fours. All right. Let's see Celebrini Young Guns. We've seen a lot of Mitch Cobb today. Let's see Selly. Let's see a Selly. All right, that should be good enough. Sparkles of Rasmus Dahlin. Siplikov for the Islanders. A little bit of a soft edge on that one. Suzuki for the Habs. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Kadri for the Flames. DeBrincat for Chicago. Makar for the Avs on the portraits. Portois. On a heater of Gino. Jack Thompson for the Sharks. Ooh la la. Dustin Wolf. Let's see something really cool. All right. We'll take a Macklin Celebrini Portraits Black. That qualifies as something cool. That qualifies as something cool. Super short print card. Really, really tough to hit those. Especially to hit a Macklin too, so... Let me recenter this. There we go. We will take that. Couture on the Dazzlers. Timmy Stützle. Hopefully we see a rookie of years later for the Senators. Stanky with an Albert Johansson for the Red Wings. And Philip Grubauer for the Kraken. You know, Seattle's not been the worst team. Pinto, Habs, and Eklund for the Sharks. All right, let's go. Let's see something. I mean, the black normally takes up like that case hit spot, so I don't will get like a good numbered card, but could still get like a good Outburst Young Gun potentially. Could do with that, you know. Clear cut of Kirby Doc with Shakir Mohamedou and Speckles and a Celebrini Welcome Aboard. I honestly don't think they'll sell well, so I'll probably move that pile, but Bang for your puck of Shakai, LaRue on the Young Guns for the Predators, Barzell for the Islanders. LaRue's not the worst Young Gun to get. Canvas Young Gun for the Sharks. Will Smith. Sharks have been, oh, good little box here. McDavid, Young Gun renewed. McDavid on the Young Gun renewed. Nice one there for Edmonton. There we go. New top row. Yeah, it's nuts. Nylander for the Leafs. Oh, we do have a Outburst Young Gun. It is Seamus Casey for the Devils. Oh, the McDavid's down to 10 now. Well, they held up for as long as they could. Ponomarov for the Hurricanes. And Swayman for the Bruins on the Ulala. Sider for the Red Wings. Pedersen for the Canucks. Makar for the Avs. This was a really, really good box. On tour for the Wild. Seamus Casey for the Devils. And Pedersen for the Canucks. That was a phenomenal box. Good Young Gun canvas. Good renewed. Good Outburst Young Gun. Cool Celebrini card. We'll take that. It'll sell better on you guys. Dude, if McDavid goes to Toronto, will that break the hockey world? I'm feeling SB Game Use more than I'm feeling Clear Cut. Let's do Clear Cut first. Let's do Clear Cut first. Here we go. Tyler Clevin for the Senators. You know what? Ottawa, I'll take that. It's Ovi if you were to play against a bunch of 15-year-olds in the house league. I wasn't feeling that box of Clear Cut. This one I'm feeling a little bit better about. This one I think is going to be a veteran. Nice. Boone Jenner. I mean, I wasn't wrong. I was feeling better about it, and it was a veteran. Columbus is happy. Yeah, Boone Jenner, more like Boo. Yeah, at the end of the day, it's a hit. It's a $130 box that you got for less than that, so. That's one of the ones that's like, you got a full box to yourself, so. Clear Cut is very hit or miss. It's like, you get... Yeah. I mean, that's Clear Cut, though. Like, it's hit or miss. Ooh, patchy. Okay, I'm gonna try and do no spoilers. Clear Cut normally has a couple big hits per case, so. Horvat for the Islanders. Kachuk for the Blues. That's Keith Kachuk. Zuber for Utah. Brady Kachuk for the Senators. Patrick Koch. We didn't get a numbered card here for Utah. That's kind of weird. Dobson. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's 5. Okay. Dobson on the Banner Year Stadium Series relic. Brett, okay, the people that handle that email side are they'll get to you as soon as they can. So I know it's a little bit busy with all the Pokemon stuff lately, but that's a nice chunk of the banner. Luca Del Bel Blues for the Blue Jackets. Look at that. I said we were going to get a Logan Morrison autograph for you. It's unfortunately got a chip top corner, but... And... Oh! What is this? Stanley Cup Carpet Relics of Nichushkin for the Avs. That is carpet. I can confirm. For the Avs. Yeah, first print run there. Well, at least it provides it some cushiony, but... You know what? you can say that this is worn by every single player that played in that. I think the McDavid goes. See, I was right to open this up second. Dude, there's possible blood in that. Never mind. Like, you could have Gary Bettman's footprints. Mitchell, not tonight. Our next day of breaks will be Friday. Next Friday. Where we'll be doing one really big mixer. All right, spot time. I'd like to do more next week, but I just don't have the inventory to put together some really special stuff. If we do something early, I said do. If we do something earlier in the week, it'll be like a value break or something. This, Kaprizov, Stützle, Lafreniere, Cousins, Byram, Jason Robertson, Sorokin. Yeah, the carpet looks like a mustache for the Stanley Cup there. It's kind of weird. I honestly didn't even know those were a thing, so. Honestly, we're just hoping to dodge redemptions. Seattle will not be in this product. Stützle on the celebrated moments. So, Seattle was a team I was expecting to be like, they're okay in 23-24, but yeah. They're not in this one. Murray for the Senators. Because Seattle was 21-22 as their first year. And they were a little bit weak in that. Ovechkin on the True Leaders. There you go. There's an Ovi insert. Hey, look. You got an autograph out of a box. Oh, yeah. I'm glad that they changed the format to what it is now because I'd always rant about this. McDavid on the celebrated moments. You're always better off if you're buying a single pack of this SP Authentic. You were always better off buying a thick pack because thick packs could have patches or regular autographs. Thin packs could only have regular autographs. So you just like reduce your chance of getting a hit essentially. Ryan Suter for the Wild. So I'm glad they changed up the format for that reason, but I'm glad there's not a ton of retro Future Watch autographs too this upcoming release. Gallagher for the Habs. I'm not a big fan of like the horizontal and vertical stuff, but like whatever. It's better than the retros in my opinion. Ryan Suter on the True Leaders. So hopefully the tariffs don't hit that too badly, man. Philip Grubauer for the Avs. I'll try and, if these are shipping to the States too, I'll try and Parisi for the Wild. If these are shipping to the States, I'll try and put some US cards on either side too, just because of the whole, like, him repealing the small shipment stuff. So Vasilevsky on the top performer for the Bolts. That way I can put the country code as the USA. So yeah, so I will, do what I can to like bring it down. Yeah. Brown for the Kings, which sucks. So Shesterkin for the Rangers. Yeah. They're from everywhere. So flagship is always going to be Italy. Some are Canada as well. Wait. This is almost within a year. Dylan Cousins Future Watch autograph for the Sabres. This is almost within a year. I would try contacting them and seeing if you can get the autograph. Because that's might actually be doable. It's within a year. it's barely outside of that, but sometimes they're good within a year. So I would contact them and see what they can do. If not, there's their expired redemption raffle. Mikey Anderson for the Kings on the retro. That's actually not bad either. But nice Cousins Future Watch autograph. This is 2020-21. But it came out like 21-22. So, DiPietro on the Spectrum FX Future Watch. This should be our other Spectrum FX. Yeah. So, I think this came out 21-22, but it is 2020-21. Victor Hedman for the Bolts. Yeah, they do. Palmieri for the Devils and Huberdeau for the Panthers to 100 on the limited retro. Look, we hit a good Future Watch autograph. It just happened to be the redemption. Yeah, I think like minimum 5 years. And if you hit a redemption, you should get a bonus card, like a bonus hit in your box. Zibanejad for the Rangers. Because especially if it's players that you're promoting the product with, for lack of a better phrase, that you know are going to help sell the product, like Cousins does. It's not the best from a customer standpoint. So, all right, last multi-pack box. So, do this box like flagship. I mean, I can. But we'll go. Actually, if we go flagship, we can do it like one stack at a time. If I see the Spectrum effects, I'll save that stack for last. Because it'll essentially put the autograph towards the back. Wait. We go this way. Because this way I'll put the autograph towards the back. This way I'll put the autograph towards the back. Oh man, it is toasty in here now. All right. I don't see any Spectrums. Red of Hellebuck. McDavid on the SP Retro. Celebrated moments of Bo and Byron. Decoy. True leaders of Mr. Stamkos. Barkov for the Panthers. Celebrated moments of Ovi. You're here to watch Ultimate? Nice. Well, we'll have more Ultimate in the mixer next week. Next week's kitchen sink mixer, man, it's gonna be good. You're gonna want to get in on that break. That break will probably have just a straight up set price. Okay. This is the autograph pile. So that's gonna be a future watch. Because that is, oh, that's an update. That's an update inscribed future watch. We might have a 3 auto box with an update inscribed auto. We are in Canada. Yeah. Our store is based out of Surrey. Unfortunately, our physical storefront is closed till the 12th, starting tomorrow, I believe. Just for inventory reasons. So, okay. We are going to save this stack. Yeah, Surrey. Surrey, BC. So, the breaks currently happen out of Mission. That's where I live. That will change at some point. So, I'm trying to think. I don't think Makar or Hughes had updates in this. Could you imagine, though? That would be so big. It's probably going to be, like, someone really bad. But, hey, it's not a redemption, so there's that. All right. Besser for the Canucks. Konechny for the Flyers. Pietrangelo for Vegas. Quinn Hughes for the Canucks. Dougie Hamilton for the Hurricanes. Ryan O'Reilly, true leaders, especially if you work at Tim Hortons. Sorry, what was that? For the Blues. Verhage, yeah, I knew Verhage was a possibility. Farabee would also be nice. Kemper for the Yotes. Oh, Hedman for the Bolts, and a Mikhail Berdine non-autoed future watch for the Jets. Spectrum of Barzell for the Islanders. All right, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. Carter Verhage inscribed future watch autograph for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Fat pack. Let's go, dude. Hey, I was saying before the break that we could hit the Verhage. We just happened to hit the really good one. All right, we should still have 2 autos left too. And Vitek Vanacek, man, would have been good at a certain point. 801 of 999. Still not the worst guy to get. Still relevant. And actually like a nice looking auto. And finishing off, we have a sign of the times of Van Beesbrook for the Panthers. So. That was a really good box to end it. To end it, that case at least. 3 autographs, the worst one being the Vanacek base future watch autograph. We'll take that. Ultimate has not been super kind to us, so I'm hoping that changes. So here we go, folks. Fingers crossed, man. I want to see a shield. I know everyone here wants to see a shield. So can it deliver? Or will we just get those stupid plate things? I don't know what else to call them outside of stupid plate things. These things. Damon Hunt for the Wild to 299. All right. Mintakov Showcase Rookie Auto to 25 for the Ducks. We will absolutely take that. And we'll take a Ross Colton. I guess that's an emblem shield at least. For the Avs. And then a teammates of Marner and Matt. That was a really good box. That was a really good box. Matthews Marner dual jersey, although probably has somewhat gone down in value. The Mintakov to 25, sick. Ross Colton's not that bad. Honestly, like Damon Hunt's not the worst base rookie, but like the three hits were actually all pretty like okay. So we'll take that. The Cousins Future Watch is better, but for visual appearances only, I'm putting the Mintakov here. And then Damon Hunt can go to the back. Probably the best ultimate box in history. Yeah, for 3 hits, it's probably pretty strong. All right, I just want to avoid those metal cards. I hate those, man. We'll go to the back. Walker Dewar on the jersey for the Flames to $5.99. Mo Sider to $1.49 on the base for the Red Wings. Devon Tays for the Avalanche. I guess it's Devon Tays. I don't know why I want to say Devon, but Devon Tays. Nice one there. And Ty Cartier for the Kraken. Hey, I said we'd get Fire Lizard. I told you we'd get you a Logan Morrison and a Ty Cartier. I told you we'd get you a couple things. Don't get Fire Lizard stuff. All right, I will try to avoid his teams now. Unless it's an Ovi. We'll take an Ovi. If you want to hear a funny story about being poor, my 12-volt battery, at least we think it's my 12-volt battery, went in my car. $1,800 to replace it. Farabee and Konechny on the teammates, because it's a very specialized part. I am 2 months and 2,000 kilometers out of warranty for it. This was right after the hit and run that I had to take it in for. Dude, it's wild. Monte for the Blackhawks, but it's okay. Could have been worse. Robbins for the Sharks. Okay, this is a box of Ultimate. Fraser Minton on the emblems for the Leafs. How are we hitting all emblems, man? At least it's not the worst, but like, I hate these emblems, man. I just, especially when they're just not my cup of tea. If you like them, that's fine. I don't like them, but Minton's not the worst rookie to get. Robbins isn't great. Base card wasn't good. I honestly forget what the other hit was. Oh, the teammates for the Flyers. So, final box. Please be our savior. I'm pretty sure these were probably from the same case, and I don't think we've pulled anything major so far yet. But we also had that one 8-box inner case of Ultimate that was legitimately just bad. Like, I felt bad opening up that one. We got the Ovi summoning going on. Look, I just want to see something sick. All right. We got a Yuri Patera to 49 at least on the start. Back. Lafreniere jumbo jersey to 149 for the Rangers. Jet Greaves on the base rookie auto to 299 for the Blue Jackets. And Jake Sanderson on the signature materials to 99. I mean, outside of Zorro blessing us, like, at least we had Zorro come and visit us. But not the best of Ultimate there. We got some, at least Jet Greaves is probably like not the worst. I don't know, the Copium is strong right now. Those, yeah. 50K. So, all right. Recap time. Those honestly aren't super recapable. Berdine Retro, those aren't recapable. Macklin Portraits Black, McDavid Retro Young Gun, Bedard Draft, Michkov Draft. We got a Jake Sanderson signature material. Devon Tays. Honestly, this is one of our best hits of the break as a Cousin Future Watch auto. Van Beesbrook sign of the times. Vanacek, Future Watch autograph. Will Smith for the Sharks. Mikey Anderson. Logan Morrison autograph. Seamus Casey for the Devils. Jake Gensel for the Penguins. We'll go Mintikov next to 25. And hey, pretty cool. Next up, Valerie Nichushkin on the carpet finals. I mean, that's like pretty cool. But it'll break. We gotta say it's the Carter Verhaeghe Future Watch autograph and scrap. So, all right, that wraps up Group Break 575. We'll be live next Friday.